let's see if it's working. Show up right here if it is. I'm pretty sure it's streaming. I just hope that it has the correct kilobytes per second. So far it's green, so that sounds good. But I can't see it here though. That kind of worries me. You can always edit this beginning part of it out. What the hell, man? It's not picking up. Huh. Connecting to stream software. Sorry for technical difficulties. I mean, we could just record it, to be honest, too. But that's like a huge file. Well, it's not very big. It's like 30 gigs, maybe?
It depends how big it is.
True. I could set it to low quality.
It depends on how long it goes.
Yeah. Come on, man. I can't tell if we're streaming or not. It's not doing nothing.
I don't think it is. I could look at your YouTube.
Yeah, you can check. And let me re-go to the page.
Oh, yeah.
It is? For real? Okay, well, for some reason I can't go into studio. Oh, shit.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, well, wonder how I can view it myself. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I guess I just have to wait. Oh, we got a viewer.
It's me.
Oh, that's right. All right then. I guess since it's going good, let's all right, so bro, how have you been?
All right, wait, hold on.
Yes.
I gotta
Start the stream in 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
ASMR.
Oh yeah. Here it comes. This is the ranch water.
Yep, Topo Chico ranch water.
I got the Modelo. So I do not condone
Oh yeah.
drinking.
If you're sober, if you have any sort of triggers with alcohol or any sort of substance, you know, I would just let you know that this is just an adult podcast, and just a little trigger warning. Hopefully you can get the help you need, but again, we're gonna continue as planned.
Yeah. Dang.
And that's a vape, not weed, but just a vape.
Well, they can't see. Okay. I don't know, man. What to talk about?
Well,
What
man,
to talk about?
you've been home for a couple months now, and man, I'm kind of feeling like I don't want to be here too much longer. What about you?
Yeah. Trying to find places to live, but you know, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, bro. It's
kinda hard.
definitely. Luckily, though, we have some land that we can like work on and possibly. What do you think? Like build some stuff on it, right? Or
Yeah.
at least our parents have some land. So right now they're not paying too much in taxes, but if we did put stuff on there, it'd definitely go up. Which means we'd have to find a way to pay for it at the end of the year.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
But that's not too bad if you live rent. If we live rent free on there, you know, depends if like whatever mortgage you get for the what's it called, the what's it called, whatever you build on there, whatever kind of mortgage or something that you have on there,
You mean
loan.
the permit?
Well, in general, everything, you know, just a loan to pay for everything, you know, to build a.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't think a foundation is something we're gonna really want. I think the best things is gonna be either like some platforms
Oh yeah.
and platforming or like just like a bunch of just packed material like caliche or whatever.
Yeah.
Because for me, if I do go out there, I'm gonna be on an RV. You want a little home though.
Yeah, but it also depends on what we can fit out there because, yeah, I mean, it's even gotten to the point where it's like, well, we don't even know if we're going to be at this lot for much longer.
Oh,
Just because the owners of this lot is thinking about selling it, so.
yeah, they just bought it, not like a year ago, but they're like they wanted like some version of it to be like really clean and really like nice and such, but it's like, man, we're all just poor people. Like, can't like keep it super clean. I know like there's HOA and such like with some houses, but we're not there, you know.
No, we're not there.
And it's just dirty too, cause like it's nothing but like dirt and rock and we'll see.
Yeah, but gotta work with what you're given, and hopefully we'll make something out. But yeah, living is kind of sucks out here because usually you can find something in the city pretty easily. That's if you're living in the city and you're working in the city, you're making city money. You could probably afford to live there with a few roommates, but it sucks because out here it's like there's like nothing.
There's not even other roommates. Yeah, no. Typically, I think
I don't
nowadays,
know a lot
bro,
of people.
you have to be dating someone, married, or yeah, just have roommates. And like, just recently, I moved out with my friends because he got a girlfriend, and he didn't want another guy living there while he was there with his son as well. And so I was like, okay, fair enough. So here we are right now with our parents. But again, hopefully we can move out soon. My plan is an RV though, because RV's cheap. I could probably save up enough to outright buy one. Hopefully.
Yeah, and RVs aren't that bad. I was actually talking to Bedla. Like one of Junior's friends like is selling an RV.
For real?
Yeah, they're selling an RV.
Oh fuck!
So
yeah, but I don't have the money right away,
yeah,
and I don't have the.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think I can get a loan for it either.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, RV living it's very small. But you think about it, it's like, man,
it's all you need. If you can be simple, plus buying storage. We have a storage unit. We just got to kind of get rid of all the junk we have in there, and just in general use that.
You know what I was thinking too, man?
What?
Like, we could probably, we can take all this stuff out of storage. We can build a shed out at the land over there.
That's true.
You can build a shed and put all that stuff in there.
Oh, hell yeah. That would be definitely nice. But, again, we'd have to think about if we move in there, Mom and Jose probably wants to move out there too, maybe at some point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at some point. But I'm just saying, like, for the meantime, just to put something out there.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe, build a shed or something out there that can just hold all the shit that we have in storage right now. How big is the lot? Is it like an acre, half an acre? It's not
I don't even know. Probably like half an acre.
Like, what would you say? Like, Bedla's lot over there. Do you think her lot is bigger than Mom and Jose's, or Mom and Jose's are bigger?
It's a little bit. It's a little bit bigger. It's longer.
But not as wide.
Not as wide, yeah, but definitely longer.
Okay. So basically, we'd have to get something long and skinny, nothing thick and short.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Bro. So what else have you been doing? How's work?
Man, 2 jobs. Working 2 jobs. Have a radio job. Yeah, like I said, work a radio job and work at a resort where I do audio-visual stuff, and so learning a lot of it at both places. So
Nice. Let's see if I can share the stream real quick.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe you should share it to like Twitter or whatever.
I'm gonna do Facebook. Maybe we can get some of our friends to watch it. At least one of our friends that we know.
Yeah.
I wonder how we can do that though. I'd have to like make a post about. Oh, it's freaking. Everyone's posting bikini pics yet. It's not even still winter. I don't know how I'd be able to. Oh, on my stories, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. How do I do that? Right here? From computer? No.
No, that's a post.
Oh, that's a post.
I don't know how to do it on the desktop.
I don't think I
Go
can.
to plus one. Did you already put the plus thing?
Where? Yeah, this one. That
And
was
it says
the
post. Oh.
Let me try my
Dang.
profile. Maybe it's just through phones you can do stories. Oh wait, what's that? Let me click that.
Okay.
Upload photo? No.
No. Dang.
That's just a new yeah, I guess you gotta only do it. Well, let me do it through my phone, then I can do it that way too.
Okay.
Alright, hold on, people. Sorry for the technical shit. What are we talking about again?
Work.
Oh, work. Oh, so what all have you learned, man?
Man, just learning how to set up these big screens for these big conferences that we have coming through the resort.
What's it called technically?
Audio visual. So technician is what I do.
So
It's anything from lighting, anything from like glicos and LEDs, par lights and whatnot, and stuff like that. Linking it all up to lighting trees and or linking it all up to like a lighting board and stuff like that, messing around with all those, making shows through the lighting, and then also having to work with a multi-speaker system. We've always had the case where it's always just been, 2-3 speakers that we set up or something. But this one, it's like we mess with the full array of speakers. We have speakers that are hung from the ceiling and speakers that are on the ground, subs. So learning how to do all that stuff. It's like multi-speaker. We have like 8 of these giant speakers, and then we have 2 giant subs as well. So it's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Learning a lot of stuff, and then learning how to EQ all of that. Learning the functions of all these wireless microphones and pretty much all the cool stuff, I guess. It's pretty cool stuff. Like it's not just a bunch of labor work. It's actually like
it's very much mentally and technical, like mechanical. Because you said you learned a lot of a lot kind of like the basic electrician kind of things you would need.
Yeah. So like so most, I guess, circuits, like this room is probably one circuit, because it works off of one circuit. So each outlet in here is connected to all one circuit, and so you can only pull so much power, which is usually like 20 amps. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but it can be a lot. 20 amps is a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like it can, like your computer right now, your TV, and we're able to use all that stuff without crashing it. And anything that beyond that, yeah, it'll trip the breaker.
I wonder like what's the max? Because like homes is like 240. You said right? Or no, it's 120.
No, 20 volts on a circuit.
20
or
volts.
20 amps in a circuit.
20 amps on the circuit, right? And so if you draw more than 20 amps, it's gonna like just fry it, or
Yeah, it'll fry it, or you'll trip the circuit, because sometimes,
they'll protect it.
yeah, if it's on a GFI, because I don't know if this house has a GFI, so it doesn't have anything to protect it, because it's so old. But if it had a GFI, it would just trip the breaker. It would just, it would just cut off like that.
Okay, cool. All right,
But we're working with like, 50 amp power systems and stuff like that, whatever. So we can run all these speakers and stuff at the same time.
Nice. Okay, cool. We're streaming, bro. I got our shit streaming. Hopefully, whoever checks this out is cool. Only the cool kids listen to us.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta be a cool kid.
What's been your favorite like event so far that you've done?
I don't know. I guess we had a big Christmas party where we set up a 50-foot tree. It was programmed on a computer, so it was Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi would always go out whenever before a show. Damn it. And so basically, we synced it up to music, and we also synced up all the LEDs to the lighting board as well. So we had a big old thing. And then the next weekend, we had a guy who specializes with lasers.
Oh.
So he brought his laser show coming up with us.
Hell yeah.
We have our own lasers, but he also hooked it up with us, so that was pretty cool.
Nice. And they only hired him for that day because he's pretty expensive, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
It's not cheap.
Yeah, because that like takes a whole other program to learn and blah blah. It's definitely a special technique. Not saying because like you learned a lot of what you know from school yourself.
Yeah.
And so like you can kind of go into the job not knowing anything, but it's definitely better
Yeah.
to know what you're kind of already doing.
Well, it's funny. The laser guy was telling us. He's like, "Oh, these lasers, they're actually pretty powerful because they cut through the air and you can see them through all the haze, through all the smoke because we had smoke machines too." And he made it to the point where he was telling us, he's like, "Oh, these lasers are powerful." He was like, "You stand too close to them, like it can burn you."
Holy shit, they're that powerful?
Yeah,
Damn.
because they're meant to so you can look at outside, so you can see them outside.
Oh, that's true, right? Like it doesn't just want to be like some sort of dim thing.
Yeah,
It's
it has to be powerful enough where you can see it with the visible eye, and also push through
haze and dirt.
a haze and whatever, so everybody could see it, right?
Damn, so it actually has like, what's it called? Like photons really beaming out there. Damn.
Yeah, it's not it's not powerful enough to
Yeah, it's not like gamma rays.
instantly burn somebody, but he was telling us like, yeah, it's potential. You could burn yourself, or you can burn whatever you're pointing at if you're not careful. So that's why he was an expert on that.
Hell yeah. Oh man, looks like our stream's doing good. It says excellent connection. Glad.
Yeah.
Everything's going good.
Good test speed, good test things. What about you, man? What you been up to?
I've been same old shit at my job. I'm in construction, so I just drive machinery all day. Lately, it's been so busy that I haven't been able to like work on my machine, and what that's just entailing mainly is just changing a lot of the oils. And the machine I run is a front end loader, and man, there's a lot of things that you need to change. You need to change the axle oil, transmission oil, hydraulic oil, regular oil. There's like so many fluids in there. Like I think not nearly half of the weight, but a good chunk of the machine's weight is just like fluid. Because I think it weighs 30 tons, something like that. It's massive.
Yeesh, man.
Because I'm scooping up at least 5,000 pounds.
Yeah.
You have to have sort of a counterweight to do all that.
You gotta be able to have a machine that counters all that weight. Because if you don't, it's gonna go tippy.
Oh yeah, I've tipped that thing. I've almost tipped that thing over, dude. Oh man, I've gone so close. It's bounced like, boom, and I move it a little, and I'm able to get it just right. Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
That was one thing though, man. Like it's so crazy. People think it's like, oh, if like you're in, if you're like it must be pretty easy with bulldozers, and it must be pretty easy operating big machines like that. And it's like, no, it's like you gotta know what you're doing. Like you gotta be certified in that.
Oh yeah. No,
You basically have to go to a different school. It's a different kind of school, but
I agree, and kind of. So you can definitely learn it. Like it'll take you a while, but you can definitely learn it, and anyone can do it. However, like doing it good, doing it properly, doing it safe is definitely like important, because you never know who you can hurt. You hurt yourself. There's so many things you need to do. Not to mention like being very efficient, because like I got really fast and efficient in the machine when I first started, dude. I was so freaking slow. I was like bucket, enter, like I'm throwing basically a bunch of material into this hopper that goes into a weigh machine. But now I'm all like, do a bucket, go grab the other, but do a bucket. I get pretty quick now. So like doing that, but like efficient and safe, can take some time.
well, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Is like it's like you were saying, anybody could do it, but like at the same time, it's like you gotta know. There's like the stigma behind people who do these laboring jobs, and they're like,
I really wanted to quit. Like my first fucking week that I worked there, I thought, I was like, bro, this is so like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, the people that I first worked with, they hammered me with work, dude. They hammered me. Like, what happened was, it was like my second day there, and they ordered trucks to fill up. Like, we were nearly empty of material, and they ordered truck after truck after truck after truck of haul materials. I think I had like 30 or 40 trucks that day, with a really busy day on top of that. And they're like, hey, the material's empty. I'm like, God damn it, dude. This is my second day, and y'all are doing this to me? They're assholes, dude. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do. So I guess trial by fire. Oh, man.
yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah,
all
just
in
gotta
all,
do what you gotta do.
It's a good job. I like it because I don't get micromanaged that much. A little bit, but not too much. What about you, bro? Do you get micromanaged a bit?
Oh yeah, I mean with with all this stuff. I mean, I guess with what I do at the resort. Well, the radio. Since I already went to school for it, I already knew most. I honestly knew most of all of that before I get there. But I still learned stuff. But the radio, it's not too bad. The only thing with the radio is that you got to make sure that you got to make sure about the laws. So
Oh
whenever
yeah,
I'm,
you cannot cuss. You cannot. What else?
oh yeah, I mean you can't cuss. You got to know the FCC laws. You got to know exactly what you're gonna say, how to say it. You can't
It can't really be unplanned, right?
it can't be unplanned. You got to know what you're talking about. You can't, like, say if I were gonna go online right now and say look up an article from a random news source, and if I don't mention the news source that I'm looking it up, I could get in trouble.
Oh, right, because you can't just make some claim, right?
I can't make a claim. I have to credit the author, the original author of the article or the video, whoever it is. I can't just say, "Oh, it's so and so's birthday today," and like have nothing to back it up. I'd be like, "Oh, it's so and so's birthday according to like Wikipedia or like."
Right. Okay. So you do a lot of research basically behind everything you're doing already. Did you do a lot of training to do that, or you just kind of you picked it
Yeah.
up?
No, I mean we had to study. So in school, I had to study media law.
Mm-hmm.
I had to study journalism law as well. So had to look at all these cases and like what it's all about.
And you in college. Luckily, you had that experience real well from your local school channel, right?
Yeah, because at school, it's a public station, so it was a public radio station. It's a school station, but they didn't pay us, of course, because it's a public radio station. But
Yeah.
yeah, you learn a lot about it.
There you go. But now you're getting paid the
Yeah, now I'm
big
getting paid.
bucks. Well, a little bit. A little bit of big.
That's
bucks.
also what's crazy too. Is like you gotta, like, I can't advertise people without their permission, or
Yeah.
if they didn't pay us. If that makes sense.
No, of course. Like
I can only give my opinion.
right. So you got to say basically ahead of time, like, hey, this is my own thing. This isn't paid. This isn't endorsed by the company, but my own thing, kind of thing, right?
Exactly.
Okay, makes sense.
Oh, we got another viewer.
Hey,
What's up?
wonder who is watching us. I wonder
Who's
if I
out
can
there?
see. Let's see.
Nah, I don't know if you could tell, unless they comment or something.
Whoever's out there right now, go ahead and leave a comment. See who are you? Who you
Drop
be.
a like. Drop
and
a like
follow.
and a follow, or not. I don't know. But yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. Stuff that I've been doing all the time, but like at the same time, I gotta.
Does it feel good now that you are actually like getting paid for it? Kind of like what you learned to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a lot, but it feels good that it's actually I'm just getting the experience in.
Nice. Well, it says two are watching, so someone else is. Oh, they like their stuff too. I can guess probably that maybe it's our friend Peyton. Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm thinking probably because I shared it on Instagram, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Let me see who's on.
Thank you either way.
Seen by 4. Let's see who are the 4. Oh, no, guess not Peyton. Maybe it's Kenny or Jared. Oh, Jared. It's probably Jared. Jared, are you watching us, bro? How are you, man? How do we sound? So, Jared's our nephew. He's cool. He knows a little Japanese.
Yeah. What's up?
Hear a little buzzing. That's fine. Do.
Yeah, shoot. So what were we talking about?
Shit. I just got sidetracked.
Yeah.
Media laws and all the things you were learning about while you were in school. But then you picked up AV. Was that's also sort of your in your field, right?
Yeah, so it's in my field because look at that, 3 views. What's up?
Noise.
Obama Media. Yeah, you guys are great. My mom is listening as well. Hey, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Obama Media. You're the bomb, Obama.
Obama. Yeah, we got Obama Media on our side, guys. Man. Yeah, so AV is pretty easy to pick up because, it has to deal with audio.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was saying earlier, it's a lot of labor having to put up these speakers, because we have these speakers. They're like 30 pounds to 50 pounds. And the subs, of course, they're like 80 pounds each. So we got to move that
God. It's definitely labor intensive, though.
But then after we're done, we have to think about it technically. And we got to be like, all right, what frequencies are our microphones on? Because if they could clash with other microphones or they can clash with other devices, and it'll pick up and enter into our sound field or whatever.
Damn, so much to think about, dude.
Yeah,
I could not even imagine that.
Yeah, it's a lot to think about. It's not only just labor, but you have to think about like the EQ. So like if someone sounds too like boxy or something like that, then you gotta open it up.
Yeah.
You gotta take down the mids or take down the lows and then increase the highs, make it more sound
More natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. I right now I have us on pads, so we probably sound a little flat, but like, that's okay. I don't really have much of I don't have a mixer really. I just have a audio interface that goes right into the computer. I have a couple little controls here and there, but for the most part, I think this is the microphone's doing most of the heavy lifting right now. I would love though if I can figure out how to use the mixer that you just got. That'd be dope.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. The mixer. If yeah, we can work with it next time. But the mixer, it'll definitely help out because then we can mess around with the EQs. You can probably listen to us better. I don't have headphones right now, and I can't listen to what you guys are talking about.
I'm gonna give Jose the earphones right now. I've been having them so I can just monitor what we're saying. Otherwise, it just sounds like you're talking into the void. But whenever you have the earphones on, you can kind of better understand what y'all are listening to, basically.
Oh yeah, no, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty good quality, I think.
Yeah.
Obama Media, I'm pretty sure that's Jared. I think.
I don't know.
Whoever it is, Obama Media, thank you for the comment. Maybe we'll be big one day.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh, so podcast ideas
Oh yeah.
that I wanted to really kind of do is
Let's do that.
I want to do a research podcast on, and only for adults, but for alcohol. So I want to like get to like our favorite drinks, right? And like really do heavy research on them, and maybe even like take like a little recorder or something to like one of the breweries and like find out the history, make small little interviews with people, and then put it on the platform while we stream too, find some way to do that. I figure that'd be very interesting, and everyone loves beer, going to breweries or wine, I think it'd be cool.
And there's so many breweries now, man.
Breweries, wine, liquors. Shoot, we definitely need to go to Kirkman's and go see Van and talk about all his. Oh man, he'd give us like 5 hours of content.
Yeah.
Just on Kirkman's, I bet.
Kirkman's or
what is he on? Oh, he's on No, what is he on now? I forget what he works.
He works at Coleman's.
Oh, it is Jared. Ha.
Yeah.
What's up, Jared?
No, he works at Coleman's, so he knows a lot about wine, of course. And he just had at the resort. It's funny. It was called the Texas Hill Country Wine Symposium, and there it was just a bunch of all the winemakers around the Hill Country that makes wine. And he was there too because he is a chemist for Coleman Cellars.
Coleman, that's right.
And so it was actually a lot of people that we knew that was there as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think they recognized me though because I look a lot different than I did in high school.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I know there's so many people from our town who are going into the wine business because it was like, like the gold rush basically, but for wine. Because like Fredericksburg's kind of like a romantic kind of little area, especially that little strip there. And like you literally can't go like a mile without seeing a winery now.
I mean, yeah. I mean, from what I can gather, is like the people from California, they come out here because it's like it's almost the same. It's basically the same terrain, so it's different. We got red dirt, we got red
We have a
clay
lot
and
of
stuff like that.
oxygen. Yeah.
But it's almost the same terrain because they have Napa Valley over there. It's hilly country over there, and then we have the hill country over here, which has all these valleys. that
Plus, we
has
have a lot
good
of
sunlight.
we have a lot of springs, and we have the aquifer that's
Yeah.
underneath us that kind of somewhat helps with the growth because it doesn't rain all the time here. But
Yeah.
it's if your soil is good enough and there's enough moisture, it's gonna keep it healthy for a good crop, anyways. For
Yeah.
most good crops.
Yeah. So what you'll find is that most people from California, they came here and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is like almost the same exact stuff that we needed over there in California." So
Yeah.
it was easy. It was easy. And now, Fredericksburg, of course, it's a big German town, but also, like you're saying, it's like romantic. It's very
Yeah.
tourist heavy and beautiful.
Yeah, rich people like wine. Basically, is why it went into more wine rather than. I mean, again, we have so many German towns here. There's New Braunfels. They're known for Wurst Fest, which is,
Yep.
sausages. But there's so much beer at that festival too.
All the beer, man.
Oh man, no. I want to definitely. So, do you think you agree? You want to make this like an alcohol podcast, kind of history, and I think that'd be a cool idea. We're not experts or anything, right? But we can.
No, we're not the experts. We'll bring experts.
Yeah, we'll talk to experts, figure out experts, see who to talk to about what's what, and give you our opinion, really. And maybe at the end of the podcast, we could do like a drinking game, something fun, get a little wasted.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can do like
Jared,
a pop
don't
quiz
tell
or
your
something like
don't
that.
tell your mom.
He said she's listening.
Yeah, no. Well,
Oh.
sorry, Bella. Jared, don't drink, ever.
Yeah, don't do it.
All right, bro. Well,
Oh,
it's been about 30 minutes. I think that's a good little conversation.
it's good to start it off. Trying to just push some ideas out there, trying to get us out there.
Practice.
Good test run. We're just trying to see how's it going, how we're sounding.
Yeah, bro. Maybe we can make our own channel here in a minute. So me and Jared made a channel that I thought we were gonna like do while I was living with him, but then he got a. Did I say Jared?
You said Jared.
Sorry, Jared. I meant my friend Patrick. And so I think I'm gonna take over that channel, change up the name a little bit, and because it's called Trash Panda Prodigy. I think I want to change it to Trash Panda Syndicate because that sounds cooler.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty dope.
Or we could do something else, but definitely Syndicate, because that sounds. Or I guess it's gonna be alcohol podcast. We should be called. What do you think? Like brainstorm names right now.
I don't know.
Beer and wine syndicate. No, not that.
I don't know. I kind of like Trash Panda.
Trash Panda.
I like
Yeah,
Trash
we could do that. It does, because I like raccoons, and we can just draw like a raccoon getting drunk or something.
Yeah, with like a little beer bottle or something.
There you go. All right, cool. Well, settled. Hopefully, y'all learned a little bit about something, about our jobs, about what we do, and maybe after this, we'll get something. I'll get something prepared next time, like where the history of what we're gonna be drinking. Because next podcast, my plan is we buy the alcohol, we drink it during a little bit, talk about it, and then, like I said, at the end we do the game. Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, Jared.
Alcoholic Republic. That's pretty good.
That's a good idea. I
Yeah.
like that.
I don't know. No, it's bad connotation. I don't know.
Oh,
We'll
well,
see.
yeah, alcoholic is kind of. We want to be experts. Let me
The
see.
Democratic Republic alcoholic or something like that.
There you go. Or spirits and beer. Spirits and we'll think of something. Right now we're tired. It's late.
Yeah.
All right.
No, we're getting something going. It's just a practice run, so it's not like we have to do anything crazy.
All right. Well, hopefully this sounds good. Hopefully, talk to you later. Thanks for listening, guys.
All right. Kudos or chudos, whatever. Cheerio.
Cheerio.